What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back again, and I wanted to do a collection update for you guys. And of course, if you saw my previous video, I've not fully complete with this first series of the Kenner superpowers. I'm 12 were actually released. Here I have 8. These are all the heroes, and then we have 4 villains. So the 4 villains that I'm missing right now is, of course, Brainiac, Joker, Lex Luthor, and then of course the Penguin. Those are the 4 that are missing, and then it will complete this first series of the Kenner superpowers, which released back in 1984. I love these figures. They're really awesome. I just love the traditional costume of the DC, superheroes and stuff like that, and then also the villains. Really awesome figures. And of course, Kenner was making some really awesome figures back in the 80s. These things look amazing, so I'm kind of just gonna run down of what I have here. I do have one mail away figure which released during series 2. The one that did release during series 1 was Steppenwolf. He was a mail away figure, and then later on he actually got released just like these guys. But the one that I do have was part of series 2, and that is Clark Kent. Really awesome figure. This is graded by Collector Archive Services, and this is a mixed batch. So some are graded by AFA, and then some are graded by Collector Archive Services. So this one is graded by Collector Archive Services. I wish this one, I wish the I already bought this already graded, but I wish it had the mail away box. It would have been really awesome to have it displayed together. But here's Clark Kent, man, and I'll show you the label. So this is a 1986 Kenner Superpowers mail away Clark Kent that he received an 85. Really awesome score. Actually, to be honest, it's crazy. All of these are 85, which I'm really excited that they all kind of maintained their score of 85. So it's really, really nice. And man, they look so gorgeous. The color and everything like that just really pops up. Like Aquaman, like he's really awesome. Of course, Superman, even Robin. I just love the whole yellow cape and everything like that. It looks really gorgeous. But this is my mail away figure, Clark Kent. I couldn't pass this up. It looks so awesome and everything like that. So there is Clark Kent. So I'll put him off to the back there. And of course, these are, like I said, part of series 1, and I'm just gonna go down the line and everything like that. Now, of course, with these Kenner figures, they were released out in the US, and then of course in Canada, and then for international markets, you had like Lily Lady, which did the Mexico release version of it, and then you had other toy companies that did like South America, Europe. So these guys were actually, they were sold all over the world. I don't know if there was any Asian markets when it came to these guys. That I can't find. I know there's a lot of South American markets, of course Mexico, and then we had the US, Canada, and then we have Europe. So I don't know about Asia. That's kind of interesting. But let me go and run down these figures and show you what I have here. So of course, the first one here, this is Wonder Woman. Really awesome figure. I couldn't pass this up because the grade on this one is a U85, and if you know anything about grading, they started to go away from this grade the U grade, which is uncirculated, because a lot of people were just sending in figures and having the grading companies kind of take them out just to receive that U grade. So it's kind of it's I don't know, it's a kind of love-hate kind of relationship. But there's not a lot, like, you're not gonna find them any new ones now, because the grading companies are not doing that. So I had to get this one, obviously, and it, with being a U grade and everything, it's pretty interesting. But this is a 1984 Kenner Superpowers loose action figure, no country of origin, Wonder Woman. So she received a U85. Really awesome. And like I was saying, these are kind of like they do have like a mechanism. Either if you squeeze their legs or squeeze their arms, they usually if you squeeze the legs, then their arms kind of move back and forth, or you squeeze the arms, then the legs kind of do like a little kicking motion, especially like Aquaman, where he does a little fishing motion, and then the Flash does a little running motion. So very cool figures. And there she has her lasso. So really, really awesome. The next one here, of course, we have the Green Lantern here, and again, these are all going to be released in 1984. That's when the first wave. But this one right here, again, I couldn't pass it up because It is a U85 also, so I was just like, I had to get it, man. Really awesome. He does come with his Green Lantern there. I don't like the way AFA did this. This is way before, obviously these are older graded figures, and so they didn't really do kind of like a, I'm trying to see who's a good example, like Hawkman here. So Hawkman here has the actual, like, his mace, you know what I'm saying, like has its own accessory holder. And so back then AFA didn't do that. They were just putting it in like a different box or just taping it. And so I'm not a big fan of it because it's loose, it jingles, and like I can't get it, like I want it to stand up straight. So like I'm always playing this like little, like, what's that little ball game where you're trying to put it into the little slot, whatever, man. It's annoying, and so I just can't deal with it. But anyways, this is a really awesome figure. Obviously the Green Lantern, really cool. Like I said, man, the mold, the scope of these, and the paint is just so gorgeous. They do have a flaw with them, and I would say that their knees, their knee joints are like their biggest flaws, man, because they get so weak, they start to bend on their own. It's just so annoying. But overall, I mean, I think they're fantastic figures. I wouldn't be surprised if like they got re-released again. I just saying, man, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they already did the Ghostbusters, they already did the vintage Kenner Star Wars stuff, and obviously G.I. Joe's. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys got re-released again, just like this. So the next one here, this is somewhat recent, but this is Hawkman, really gorgeous. His mechanism is his wings flap, so that's really cool. And I'll show you the label here. So this is a 1984 Kenner Superpowers Series 1 Hawkman, and he received an 85, so really awesome. He has his mace, really cool figure, and then you can see like the little joints there for the mechanism for making their the wings flap back and forth. Now all these, another thing I forgot to mention is that all of these figures actually got released with little mini comics. For me, so I started out with, you know, collecting these guys, the AFA graded ones first, and of course, you know, like they didn't have their mini comic with them, and so for me to kind of reduce the cost, I started just finding these loose but in really good condition. So that was the reason why I went with them loose, and also like it's kind of like a space saver because I don't have the space to be, you know, displaying these long displays of figures, you know, like long, you know, acrylic you know, cases and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed them just like this, just loose. I think they look really good. You know, they're really the main focus, you know, the main, you know, attention here, and so they look really nice. So Robin here is my newest one that just got graded by Collector Archive Services, and this is a really gorgeous figure. I love the costume, the color is bright. I mean, the cape, that, you know, just the color on the cape is gorgeous too, as you can see. Really awesome. And of course, like I said, his is Series 1 Robin. He also received an 85, so a really gorgeous piece right there, man. I think his mechanism is he squeezes his legs and he does that karate chop. As you can see, his hands are already there. Oh yeah, karate chop, really awesome. Next one, cool Superman, man, really awesome figure. Probably one of my favorite characters in the DC universe. But here he is, man, Superman. Love the cape. You still got the S symbol right there, really nice. And again, like I said, he is Series 1 and he got an 85, so gorgeous piece. His deal is you squeeze his legs and his arms go back and forth like he's punching. Really awesome. I did talk about this, but with these two figures, man, I've noticed like their little knee kind of pops out of place, and it's kind of annoying. But like I said, man, that is like the biggest flaw with these guys, is their little knees, the little knee joints kind of get loose, and it's just annoying. The next one here, Flash, man, the Flash right here, really cool figure too. I love this one. I love the design of it. Looks really awesome. Of course, this one you squeeze his arms and then his legs do a running. I think no, that's actually, is that what's going on here? Is it his legs? I think it is his legs. Either his legs, I'm not sure. I think it's his legs, because obviously he runs. But he squeezes his arms, his legs move, just like Aquaman. Everybody else is pretty much, they're swinging their arms. So for some odd reason I was thinking his arm swing, but I think it's the opposite. Anywho, So of course here we got the Flash series 1, and of course he's 85, so really awesome, gorgeous piece, man. Look at that. Just love the colors on these. They look really nice. Aquaman here, I think out of the bunch, this one looked really nice. Look at that. He's got his trident there, just the OG Aquaman uniform there. Looks so nice, man. And of course this guy right here, Aquaman series 1, he got a little bit higher. He got an 85 plus. I think he's the only 85. I'm looking around and I think he is the only 5, so he got like the highest score out of all of them just because of that plus, you know what I'm saying? But really gorgeous piece, man. As you can see, there is the backside right there, man. Look at that. These things are awesome. So I can't wait to get the villains just to check them out and everything like that. It's gonna be really nice. Okay, so the last one here is of course Batman, another awesome figure. Look at that. Of course he, you know, squeezes his legs and then he does kind of like a punching motion also, so really awesome figure. This is obviously series 1 Batman. He received an 85, so really cool figure. Look at that cape, man. It's so nice, so clean. But there it is, dude. Man, just these are really nice. They look so clean, and you know what I'm saying, like Collector Art Credit Services did an awesome job. Obviously AFA too, you know what I'm saying, for these guys right here. But these are amazing, and like I said, I can't wait to go ahead and start with the villains and then do that. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna do the series 1 and then go from there. But I just wanted to do a quick update, you know, collection update with you guys and just show you this whole, you know, superpowers figures that are all been graded. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.